Hello everyone, it's me, the Einstein of Wall Street, NYS, the Einstein inside Verstov. Give me a break, I love you all. It is June 25th. It is Tuesday, it's 5 o'clock. A lot of red on the screen, much more than it really kind of felt like for the day. So we came into the day and the day was kind of flattish. No particular negative news, although we did have some chatter about trade, chatter about a fight with Iran, accusations about the president, about some indecorous behaviors. So a lot of sort of low secondary and tertiary headlines that are not particularly economically related and really had no effect on the market. But the market sort of flat, a little bit of a consolidation and pause overall. If you notice, that was the high of the day. That's where the market opened, and then it started to drift. We are at sort of right off record levels in all of the indexes when we came in this morning, off of a roaring and ripping last week. It is only Tuesday. Yesterday was sort of a pause and nothing particularly interesting. But midday, market started to break down a little bit. The spiders got hit a little bit. A couple of individual stocks may have affected that particularly. Gold was rallying super hard on sort of a flight to safety as we do have looming stories about the Federal Reserve and what they're going to do about cutting rates. That's cutting rates. Is that where we're at? Markets at record highs, economic data pointing towards low unemployment, reasonable earnings, and a market that's trading right off record highs. Is that the time to pull the trigger and lower rates? Well, it seems that there is some consensus about that. We did have a Fed meeting that did lay that out as a possibility and on the table. We did have one discerner. We did have Mr. Powell coming to the table today to speak. We did have Mr. Bullard, who was the one who felt that we should actually cut rates already last week, come out and say now that a 50 basis point cut is a little bit unreasonable for the coming July meeting. That sent the market into a bit of a sell-off. So where are we at on this? Apparently the euro dollar, this is way too economic for me, way too foreign exchange related, way too above my pay grade. But apparently the euro dollar is trading at a level where there was a 69% consensus that we were going to have a 50 basis point cut. News to me, news to a lot of people, but obviously not news to the Fed presidents and some of the other generals within that department. So when Bullard came out and said that, obviously that was in their wheelhouse and that sort of sent the market off. So this is all a little more than I'm really willing to understand. But what happened was people are looking for a basis point cut. I don't really know why. I'm not in charge. A 50 point cut is too much. But all that chatter about pulling and tugging on whether we're actually going to have one at all, whether it's going to be 25 basis points or 50, we've been spending years on the way up, incrementally raising it at 25 basis points. Now we're doing a completely 180 and we're suddenly going to sell it off 20 to 50 basis points. It's a little way off my understanding of why this is happening. What are they inferring by this? Is there stuff they know that we don't know? Is the economics and the data that we're seeing not accurate? Is there stuff that I'm not understanding? All that being said, that cracked the market. That sold the market off. We sold off 200 points. Stocks went along with it. The S&P down 30 handles, way bigger than the Dow was proving. Probably held up by a few individual stock, Disney and Boeing perhaps. The Russell off 10, the S&P off 30. Gold did a complete reversal when that happened. We were up 16. That's had a huge tear, flight to safety for sure. Hey, it actually sold down 16 points and broke through into the negative territory. That bounced back. So there's been a lot of moving parts, a lot of negativity, a lot of anxiety in the marketplace today. We closed down significantly. Sometimes we closed down more numbers-wise. It just felt like the feeling of anxiety in the marketplace was there. All that being said, it's just a day away from anything that could change this whole thing up. I think we're going to get some clarity on what's going on tomorrow. Let's take it up for today. If you're in it, stay in it. If you're scared, get out. If you're trading it, take your profits. Tomorrow's another day. That's all I got to say. For me, today, inside Verstappen, the Outside of Wall Street. I'll see you again tomorrow.